I am no Watchtower Database or Warhawk Beyond 2040. I've always had a deep love for the DCAU, even though I have a dislike for a lot of things Bruce Timm has done. Well, my favorite show to come out of the DCAU is Batman Beyond, but the most popular and well-known is, well, actually, I might be Justice League now that I think of it, but Batman the Anime Series is certainly a close second behind it. And while like I said, I like Batman Beyond more, Batman the Anime Series, just like Batman Beyond, is a masterpiece too. A while back in 2021, it was announced that there will be a new Batman the Animated Series involving the same team from the first Batman the Animated Series, including Bruce Timm. And we also recently got a name for the show, Batman the Caped Crusader, with the synopsis on IMDb being a reimagining of the Batman mythology. A lot of people are wondering, is the show going to be in the DCAU? As despite the DCAU ending in 2006, it has lately returned in Batman Harley Quinn, Justice League vs. Fatal 5, and two separate DCAU comics, one being on Batman and one being on the Justice League. We also recently got confirmation that this show will come out in 2023 in that it will reimagine some of the newer Batman-related characters. Who does that mean? Signal? Punchline? Batwing? Batwoman? So let's look at the characters from the first Batman the Animated Series who are made famous because of the show, due to the twists they've made or in order to, introduce these characters in mainstream audiences. This is because while characters like Joker, Catwoman, Riddler, Penguin were all huge hits, characters such as Mr. Freeze, Two-Face, Poison Ivy, Scarecrow, and Killer Croc, weren't hated or unpopular. They weren't as in any capacity as popular as characters like the Joker, Catwoman, Riddler, and Penguin. So the show certainly made them blow up, with twist and reimagining of each character to a way that they've kind of stuck around, and in my opinion, for the better. As Mr. Freeze, for the longest time, was really one note, but this show had made him just come across so different in so many different ways with the North's plot, and just go watch those episodes about Mr. Freeze. They were great. Meanwhile, characters like Harley Quinn, Babydoll, Redclaw, Roxy Rocket, and Condiment King were all created by the Batman the Animated Series. Now, why I talk about this is because I wonder who's going to be the characters that will be introduced, and what will be the twists that will be added into their characters. Well, yes, I'm sure Joker, Riddler, Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and everyone else who appeared in the first series will also appear in this series. In fact, with censorship issues no longer being a thing, Harley Quinn and Ivy might finally get an on-screen confirmation in the DCAU that they're in a relationship. Because, gay couples is apparently inappropriate, but a girl who's sexually turned on by danger and has an orgasm while on a penis-shaped rocket is completely PG. Like, come on! That's a joke, by the way, if you can't tell. I'm saying that sometimes people can't tell it's a joke. If you are unaware, I myself am bisexual. So yeah, that was a joke about how censorship reasons they won't allow Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy be together, but they let Roxy Rocket have an orgasm on a penis-shaped rocket. We know that newer characters from the past few years, or decades since the Batman the Animated Series has ended, we brought in. This is my list, or at least who I speculate will appear, because the reason why I say this is my list who will appear is because everyone has a different list of who they want to appear or who they speculate will appear. But this is mine. You probably have your own, and if you do, please leave that down below, because I'll probably be interested in reading what your thoughts are on who will appear and who might not appear. Now, off the bat, get it? Bat. The character who I think is a dead ringer to appear is Punchline, who's meant to be an anti-Harley Quinn that was introduced recently into DC Comics during Rebirth. That's become a fan favorite character who has a very strong commentary on internet culture. The character who I think is a dead ringer to appear is Batwoman, who just kind of appeared in the DCAU. Well, actually 3 of them did. I'm talking about Kate Kane, a character who was introduced in 2007. She's become a staple of the Bat family since then, and even took over as leader when Batman left Gotham. And another character who is certainly probably going to appear is Damian Wayne, the current Robin that is the son of Batman and Talia al Ghul, a storyline that could be an entire season even, or at least a side plot in some capacity in some season, if there's more than one season, which I'm sure there will be. Lady Shiva and Cassandra Cain stuff from either the Batgirl series or Batman series, while it is a fan favorite family rivalry, isn't necessarily as popular as it once was. But I do think it deserves at least one episode or maybe an entire arc in the new series. Duke Thomas and Gotham Girl, while are characters who have fans, especially Duke, I'm not certain if they will appear since both characters are metahumans, and it seems like this series will be far more grounded. Maybe Duke will appear without powers? I really like Duke Thomas, but I don't know if these characters are going to appear or not. And the final character I wanted to mention is Ghostmaker, who I do like, but similar to Duke and Gotham Girl, I don't think he'll appear. This is because he's very similar to the characters of Grey Ghost and Phantasm. And if they're going to introduce any of these characters from the comics, they're going to use the ones who the DCAU made, which are Grey Ghost and Phantasm. So in my opinion, even though I would love to see Ghostmaker appear, I don't think he will. And that's the end of the list. Who do you think should appear? Or who else, or what else do you want to appear? I'd personally be up to see maybe a darker take on the League of Assassins. Since like newer season of Young Justice, this won't be a quote-unquote kids show. So maybe we can see a darker take on them, as unlike the Batman anime series, where they were just kind of Spider-Man clones people. I know they weren't actually Spider-Man clones, but that's what they kind of looked like to me. And that's it. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.